Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Adrian and I take you guys on a journey with Jesus of how I live my life with Jesus every single day. And so guys, in today's video, we are actually about to be starting our 7-day fast. I know you're probably looking at like the angle. I'm actually in my pantry right now. You can see I'm in my pantry right now because my husband is watching TV in the living room, and sometimes you just gotta pick your battles, y'all. Women, wives, y'all gotta pick your battles, you know. So I just decided to come into the pantry, look a little crazy, and film this intro really quick. If you guys are not familiar with the JJ Smith apple cider vinegar cleanse, it's basically just a 7-day detox where you don't eat any meat, you don't eat any cooked vegetables, you don't eat any dairy products or anything like that. And you just detox and you clean your system out and you start from scratch. It's really great. You eat raw fruits and vegetables every day, and you drink the apple cider vinegar tonic I call it a tonic, that she makes every single day. And yeah, and so after this 7-day one, we actually are going to move forward into our 10-day green smoothie cleanse, and we are tossing around which one we want to do: 2 smoothies a day in 1 meal, or 3 smoothies a day for 10 days. And we just basically want to give ourselves this fresh start. I let him pick. After Christmas, of course, you know, we fall off. A lot of us fall off for Christmas. Kudos and salute to the ones that do not. This year, that was not me. We had family come into town and had a really great time with them. But as a byproduct of that, we ate, and we ate good, and we ate every day. So the weight that I did lose, I gained it back. So I let my husband pick the diet regimen that we were going to follow. I have keto books, I have these green smoothie books, I have just any kind. And so he went through my stash of recipe books, and this is what he found, and this is what he chose. So we were starting our year with a spiritual fast, but with JJ Smith's guidance, because it's already broken down for us. A lot of times we start with the Daniel fast thinking that it's biblical, it's the only thing that we can start with or do. But if you're sacrificing, know that it is not in vain, and that it does not matter if it doesn't directly come from the Bible. It's always use scripture to refer back to, and you want to fill yourself with what you are not going to be receiving in the natural. You want to fill yourself with that in the spiritual. So do not focus on what you cannot have, but more so focus on what you're going to gain through this process. I'm going to take you guys into the kitchen with me, but like I said, he's watching a movie, so everything from this point out will probably be voiceover. And then we're actually going to cook and meal prep at least the first 2 days. Because of the integrity of JJ Smith, and of course of myself, she put a lot of work and effort into her business, and I respect that so much. So I will not be giving specific recipes out, and those gems that she put a lot of time and effort into in her book. I definitely wanted to respect her for that. I wanted to respect that community of people who paid for this. That's the kind of person that I am. I'll be doing it like how I feel, my starting weight, my husband's starting weight, like our mentality and our process. So it's still going to be very effective. It just won't be the recipe part. So come on with me into the kitchen and we shall get started.
Alright guys, I'm just going to start with preheating my oven to 400 degrees. Now, I'm just gathering the rest of my ingredients, but excuse me while I ask my husband a question first.
Which apple cider tonic do you want first?
What makes the new DQ system
The original? Okay.
Now, I'm going to do my eggs first to get them out of the way. I just cracked 12 eggs, added a dash of seasoning, scrambled it all up in my bowl, and equally distributed the mixture into each muffin pan. I like doing it this way because it measures accurately and I don't have to stand over the stove cooking each serving of eggs individually. Once I'm done there, I'm just going to pop the pan in the oven and start my timer for 12 minutes. Now it's time to prep my strawberries, but first, we have to wash them. Now, I've shared with you guys in a previous video, but I am a big environmentalist, so I try to do my part by recycling. And yes, my trash can is built into my cabinetry. Now that my strawberries are prepped, I can go ahead and slice them up. I'm really just guessing how many I'll need here because I'm preparing for 2 people, but man, check out that speed. Now, if only I was this fast in real time. Oh, mom live calls. And so does my water. Now let me just clean up this strawberry mess, and it is time to set out my meal prep containers. And now, finally, for my favorite part of this entire process, I can start filling my containers. Of course, I'm starting off with the spinach on the bottom. Now that that's done, I can move on to my next step, which is my strawberries. But before we get too carried away, let's go ahead and check on our eggs. They look pretty done to me. Looking a little bit fluffy there. But the good news is they will actually shrink as they sit out. But let's go ahead and get a closer look. Side note, if this is any glimpse into my future as a parent, I am in trouble because I cannot keep this boy out of my fridge. So now I'm just topping off our salads with our final ingredient.
All right, guys, this is the finished product. So we are all ready for days 1 and 2. As you can see, we have our eggs. And I did not slice the avocados because they go bad so quickly. However, then we have our tomato juice right here, V8. And then we have our salad here and our macadamia nuts. And then, of course, we have our apple cider vinegar for each day. So that is our meal plan. That is our diet. So that's what this is actually just for the next 2 days. So this is what the next 2 days will look like. So we shall be back to see what results we have, what improvements we have, what changes, how we're feeling. No coffee is going to be the hardest part, I already know. Oh, let me go ahead and add in these